just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Anunoby, and it's blocked. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. The Heat making a switch here. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray. Brunson's got 5 points so far. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Knicks out front, up by 7. We'll be back shortly live from the...
15.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Anderson. To the wing right side. Here's Larson. Got 3 off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Anunoby outside. New York moving it around. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Knicks. Here's Larson. Can't hit from in close. The Knicks leading by 9. The numbers will back it up. But when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
That'll be a 5-second call. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Knicks on offense. 9-point game. Here's McBride. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mitchell right side. Here's Hackett. And Anderson has it in the corner. Fires from the corner. Larson with the bucket. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Miami on defense. They trail by 7. And Anthony Towns with the jam.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. The Knicks leading by 9. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And the Heat making a change here. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Hero with it. Now guarded by Towns. Pass to Ware. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
Brunson outside. The kick out to Towns. 5 to shoot. Inside. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
What a dunk from Hart, showing off his athleticism there.
The Heat trailed by 9. And he banks in the layup. Heroes got 4 points this quarter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The kick out to Anunoby. Here's Towns. Bridges outside. Fade away. Towns, no luck.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Here's Ware. The Heat shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. That's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Back to Robinson. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Mitchell outside. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Kolek. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Heat trailed by 6. Pass to Adebayo. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Wiggins. It's hauled in by Achua. Now, here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's New York holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Miami trailer. Pass to Ware. Now Adebayo. He takes it in. Can't get it to fall. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
And Wiggins showing a bit of strength, even with that frame of his, able to take the punishment and still get the score.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
Pass to Robinson. Goes up on the wing. Here's Kolek. And yes, it's good. And the Knicks lead by 8. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Shoots from the corner. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Achua. Back to Payne. Now Robinson. Clock at 4. Out to Bridges. Over Wiggins. And again, it's New York.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Ware. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson. The Heat shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Payne. Scoreless thus far. Bridges with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Right side Robinson. Back to Payne. To the middle. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, he's a physical big, and Mitchell Robinson loves to finish like that.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Make some noise for your Heat break. Give them a round of applause.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And here is Hero. Comes up empty down low. Achua with it. Nothing on the board. Outside for Robinson. 2 on the clock. Achua, no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty line.
Duncan Robinson.
And that one falls for Robinson.
So much talk about being undrafted out of college. How about Duncan Robinson and how far he's taking his abilities?
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David.
Putting the speed to work that time. Hart just flying down the lane.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
Tries it from the top of the key. Here's the three. And Ware pulls it down. The Heat trailed by 11. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Banked in off the glass. Ware's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Here's Koek. And Miami making a change here.
First team foul. Substitutions for your Heat. Kyle Anderson. Davion Mitchell.
Now here's Hart. Going inside. And he can't jam it through. Here's Anderson. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Payne. The three-pointer, no good. The Heat trailed by 7. Ball's knocked loose. Adebayo with the ball. Here's Anderson. Guarded by Tucker. Back to Adebayo. 5 on the clock. Here's Anderson. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket, and they weren't special that time.
Hart, wide open, he fires. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The third quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena.
The Knicks, 33.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Brunson. Bridges outside.
I got yours.
He gets that one.
Mikal Bridges.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Hero.
Look at that. And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Now, Brunson. Over Mitchell. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
Pass to Hackett. Mitchell outside. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now McBride. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Outside for Robinson. Here's Larson. Outside, Hero. 6 on the shot clock. High post shot. That one's not going to go. The Knicks leading by 9. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Brunson, one of those guys who's just rugged at that guard position, able to throw his body around.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Knicks.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Shots good by Hero.
pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Outside, Towns. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Anunoby. Towns looking it over. And the dunk by Towns.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And Miami making a change here.
Heat dancers, get loud.
So it's Miami now. It's a 13-point game. Hero, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
New York moving it around. And Towns gets it to go.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
It's Hero with the drive. Brunson with some nice D.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for New York.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have to look back at all the second chance points these guys generated.
Yeah, they clearly won the second chance points category. Possession after possession, we watched them go after the ball and make misses turn into makes.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for OG Anunoby.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Pass to Bridges. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 6 to shoot. And Ware pulls it down. And here are the Heat. Down by 15. Adebayo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one goes on Anunoby.
First team foul.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit, and he forces the D to do it that time.
No good on the free throw. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Anunoby outside. And Brunson, here we go. And a missed layup. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win.